You never listen to me. How else am I supposed to talk to you? Like you don't listen, so I have to shout and scream so you can actually hear me.
Where the hell is this coming from?
Dishes in the sink go in the dishwasher. What do you not get about that?
Whoa, babe, I get the dishes?
No, you don't. I always do the dishes every single time. You never put it in the dishwasher.
Fuck, what did it like 2 days ago?
Never do the dishes. I always end up doing.
What is going on? Why are you yelling at me, babe?
Listen to me. How else am I supposed to talk to you? Like you don't listen, so I have to shout and scream so you can actually hear me.
Wow, dishes and all this stuff. Why are you always like putting stuff on me? I never talk about how you never cook or anything like that. I buy all the groceries. I'm always cooking. When do you cook? You never cook.
So now it's about me. It's always about me.
You never cook though. How come I'm always buying everything? I'm always treating you out.
Just put the dishes in the dishwasher. That's all I'm asking.
I don't understand. This is fucking ridiculous, babe. This is insane. I'm like trying to work over. You're just.
Hey, love. When you have a second, I really need to talk to you about something.
Yeah. What's up? Sure.
Okay, so I know it's really silly, and I realize that, but for whatever reason, when dishes get piled up in the sink, it really just gives me this anxiety, and it would just mean so much to me if you could just really help me out by putting the dirty dishes in the sink in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I mean, babe, absolutely. I mean, first of all, thank you for sharing. Second, I'll just be honest. Like, sometimes it's challenging for me. Like, I like a clean kitchen sometimes too. It's just challenging for me because I got to run to a meeting or make a call, and I just got to put them there. But because this is important to you, like it's important to me, so I will definitely make this a priority. Yeah, thank you for sharing, man.
Thank you. It would mean so much to me.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, man.
I love you.
Love you.
All right, so this episode, we got a very powerful yet simple phrase called "Thank you for sharing."
Thank you for sharing.
Crazy how effective this is. I know in our relationship, it was game changer. When I would express things and he would say, "Thank you for sharing," it just felt so good to me. It was like this acknowledgement that he heard what I said. And I had never experienced that before. Yeah,
so thank you for sharing all those people that taught me these things. And so, we always talk about how we've been self-development junkies since we were like 6 years old for our own reasons. But along that journey, one of the great tools that I learned was the simple phrase of thank you for sharing. And not just being able to utilize that tool, but to be really genuine with it.
A really simple phrase to be able to make your own. Other ways of saying thank you for sharing could be like, I'm so happy you told me that, or just acknowledging that the other person, because especially if you're sharing something hard and something difficult to share, like in this episode I was talking about, this is kind of a real thing actually. I really do. I have a thing about for whatever reason, and then when dishes get piled up in the dishwasher or in the sink, it just gives me anxiety, and had to learn how to say that in a powerful way of first of all, to also, to know that everybody's busy, everybody's doing stuff. So we can't just like word vomit our issues on people while they're in the middle of doing something. It's never gonna go very well. We're really busy right now, but I have something important to talk to you about. Even that phrase as well has been such a helpful tool for us, in our relationship.
And I think also what's important about that phrase is, I don't think any human, or especially as a guy, I think a lot of problems start to arise when we keep things, we suppress things, we don't bring things out, and it's like the body keeps the score, whether it's physically, mentally, or emotionally. It's like there's things that we want to express, and sometimes we don't know how to do so, but it's important to not keep things cooped up, because then it just gets under the rug and starts to pile and pile and pile, and then all of a sudden, as you probably saw in our first scene, it got escalated so quick. It's probably because there were so many things happened over time, no one talked about it, and then one little thing triggers somebody, and then there's an explosion that never needed to happen. It's like things need to always be talked about in a relationship, and it's like when it comes up, just like, hey, I just want to share something, like this is what's going on, and absolutely, thank you for sharing. And I think it just really helps, but I think it's like this whole thing of don't keep things cooped up when it's first starting to happen, express it, and this, maybe hopefully we'll provide some examples on how to express things and then how to follow up with that.
We're just so passionate about teaching these pretty simple and easy to understand phrases and tools